Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Pranam to all the community members. As a leader of this organization, my goal is to connect you with the God, and that is what I'm going to talk about it. Right? So let's start from the beginning where we talk about the Hindu Samaj. What is Hindu Samaj? Hindu Samaj is more than an organization. It is a family where individuals come together for worship, celebrate festivals, support one another, preserve our heritage, and pass it on to the future generation. So now, what about the temple? What is temple? Temple is not just a building, right? It is the sacred home of the God on the earth. It is where the divine powers live, where prayers turn into the peace, and where our hearts find strength, purpose, and connection. The temple unites us as a community, connects us to our tradition, and reminds us of eternal values of dharma, compassion, and service. It is the place where we thank God, seek guidance in difficult times, and celebrate life's special moments. That is what it's all about, the temple, right? So, what is the importance of priest? Let's move on to the priest, right? So, what is the importance of the priest in the temple, right? Priest holds a sacred value and irrepressible role in the temple. Priests are heart of the temple. They care for the deities, perform daily prayers, and guide us in our worship. Through their knowledge and rituals, our knowledge of rituals and tradition, they help us connect with the God and keep the temples filled with the spiritual energy. So, what is the role of the community member in the temple, right? Now, community members are the soul of the temple, right? Their devotion, participation, and support gives the life to this sacred place. By attending prayers, celebrating festivals, volunteering, and contributing their time and resources, they help preserve traditions and pass them to the future generation. Together, they make the temple not just a place of the worship, but a vibrant center of culture, learning, and unity. The duty of every community member is to care for, respect, and support the temple as a sacred home of the God on the earth. So, what is the duty of community member towards priest? Right? It is the duty of community member to show respect, gratitude, and support to the priest who serve in the temple. We honor their dedication by listening to their guidance, valuing their knowledge, and helping them carry out the rituals and festivities smoothly. So now, what is the duty of the Board of Trustees in the temple? The duty of the Board of Trustees is to protect, manage, and guide the temple for the benefit of the community and the future generations. They ensure that temple operates smoothly, remains financially stable, and stay true to its mission. Trustees are responsible for maintaining temple's facilities, supporting priests and programs, and making decisions that preserve the sanctity, culture, and values. The leadership helps temple grow as a place of faith, learning, and unity. How do we avoid conflicts? Conflicts are always a part of any organization, right? So we can avoid conflicts in temple by practicing respect, patience, and open communication. Everyone should listen to each other with understanding, even though their opinions differ. Decisions should be made with the temple's mission and community's well-being in mind, not for their personal interest. Most importantly, we must remember that temple is a sacred place, a home of God, and our shared purpose is to serve with the unity and devotion. So let's talk about the culture and cultural programs. Our cultural programs are a time to celebrate our traditions, showcase talent, and strengthen our unity as a Hindu Samaj family. However, we have noticed that disagreements arises during some of these events for some reasons. We kindly remind everyone that the purpose of these events are not competition, but a collaboration, respect, and devotion. Every participant young or old, plays an important role in making events meaningful and successful. We ask everyone involved in these events to work together with a teamwork, fairness, and understanding. Let us remember our shared goal to honor our culture, to serve the temple, and inspire our future generation, not to create the division. So I'm going to talk about some of the general points. First of all, bad mouthing about priest or any community member is very disrespectful, whether it's inside of the temple or it's outside of the temple. When message pass from one person to multiple persons, by the time it reaches to the last person, it always gets distorted. So I do not want anyone to spread rumors or gossips related to temple or in the temple. Right? If you have any questions, please reach out to me directly. Always respects all the volunteers and do not force them what to do, whatever you want them to do. Right? They are spending their own time and resources and working for without any benefit. So let's talk about some of the life related relations, right? What happens, let's say if someone is sick from my family and if I have to go to emergency care. When I go to emergency care, do I ask, oh, I need the American doctor or Indian doctor or Gujarati doctor or North Indian? No, we never ask that. What we ask, we says, oh, can you help us? All right? I think that is the same concept should be followed everywhere with Hindu Samaj, where temple, or anywhere else in your life, right? As a human being. Human being that is the highest level what we are talking about, right? So right now I'm talking in front of you. Right? I am not sure I'll be talking to any of you tomorrow, or I'll be walking, or I'll be alive on this place. I don't know. Only God knows, right? So this is what I believe in. Today is the last day for me where I have to do everything good or better for my family and for my community. And that's what I believe in. Now, as I said before, to achieve my goal, to connect you with the God, I always need support from you. Without that, I cannot do that. Right? We are always looking for suggestions and ideas to improve the processes or do whatever is the good for the community. Most importantly, we are always looking for volunteers throughout the year. So please participate in future events. Once again, thank you for your cooperation and commitment to keep this temple a place of peace, unity, and shared purpose. Namaste.